I've been practicing sexual abuse essentially my whole career since 1998, and we have always only done sexual abuse work. And I think it's really important to be focused on one area of law to better be able to provide help to these very, very unique clients. This is not an area of law where you can just pick it up overnight. You really do have to have a dedication to it and understand the nuances of how difficult this area of practice is. My team and I practice and have always practiced in a trauma-informed way. What that means is that we take the person as a whole, and we don't expect necessarily to have them fit into our schedule or what it is that we need when we need it. We try to work with them to understand what they need and to help us understand how better to do their case. We always put the survivor first. They are the people that are in control of their cases. We are there to advise them, and we do so in a way that we have been told is very good for survivors. It's inclusive, it brings them a sense of someone being on their side, and it also empowers them to do this as well. All the important decisions remain with the survivor. It's really important to understand, and some lawyers simply don't understand this, that we are not in control of the case. The case is in the control of our client. We are not there to tell the client what to do. We are there to advise the client as to legally the best option. And sometimes what's best legally is not best for that individual person's mental health or their family or whatever else. We understand that even if the survivor chooses to do something that is not their legal best option, it may be their best option overall. I think that's really, really incredibly important for survivors to understand, because there's no one size fits all. We listen to you. We can advise you as to how best to proceed with your case, and we will tell you the pros and cons of going forward and what the costs are to you, not only in terms of time, but also in terms of energy, also in terms of your own mental health. We respect that. All of the important decisions about your case reside with you. When a survivor comes to us and they were harmed within an institution, things do change, because what we need to do is employ different legal doctrines to hold that institution responsible for what they may have created that enabled the perpetrator to actually cause the harm. Throughout my career, I've always made it a point not just to be a lawyer for an individual client, but also to be someone who is involved in systemic change. I think it's really important, especially in this area where there's not a lot of understanding and a lot of myths. I mean, all the rape myths. So I think it's very important to give back to society, not just in one particular case, which of course helps give back to society, but on a broader level. So I have been involved in major legislative change, including the revocation of the limitation period in Ontario, which means that there is no longer a civil limitation period. And that, I think, was one of the most incredible experiences I had in my life, being involved in that and really driving it was incredible. And seeing the result of it, seeing how it's rippled through not only Ontario by getting rid of our limitation period, but also throughout all of Canada. More and more provinces removed their limitation period afterwards. So I think that was really, frankly, the highlight of my career outside of the highlights that I have with individual clients. I never lose sight of the fact that I'm handling probably the most important thing that survivor will ever go through to regain themselves. These cases really do hit at the core of who someone is. And what we are entrusted to do by those people is to help them with that. And we never lose sight of that. These are not just cases. This is not, different case, different day, same case, same day. It's not that. Everyone is always unique to us, and every case is always unique. And it's the person, not the case.